Hey, what's going on, guys? IX2 Prodigy 2XI from the Chaos Crew bringing you part 2 of the First Strike mini-series. This is Stadium, as you can see, and for those of you that didn't see part 1 and don't realize what's going on here, I am posting the very first gameplay of each map in the new First Strike map pack. The first part was Berlin Wall, in which I did fairly decent, 17 and 11. For not having any knowledge of these maps other than what I've seen in the preview videos that were obviously very short, not very in-depth, I feel like I did pretty well. I mean, as long as I stay positive in the first game of each map, I mean, I'm going to be pleased. I might not be beasting and putting up like, 30 and 3 scores or something like that in a TDM, but at least I'm staying positive. As you can see here, the first part of this game, I'm having a awfully hard time finding people. I see that guy, he kind of escaped my MP5K. If you also watched the first part, I had kind of just prestiged prior to this, so I don't really have a whole lot of great weapons at my disposal. Now, I love the MP5K, and I actually put up a lot of gameplays with it, and I do really well with it, but it probably wouldn't have been my gun of choice for trying a brand new map, because it's not great for long distance shooting. It's very run and gun, which is what my style is, but without knowing these maps, there's a lot of people camping and stuff. There's a lot of kind of long shots. Right there, I got a close quarter kind of combat thing going on or whatever, but a lot of the gunfights in this this game are kind of a little bit longer range, where my MP5 doesn't do the greatest. It's like I kill that guy real quick and then get stabbed. That was obviously very, very close range. Just probably a little grenade over there in case somebody's there. This guy kind of sneaks up. Rather than talk too much about the gameplay, because the gameplay is, like I said, it's not an amazing score. It's not the most exciting thing ever. It's more of, for you guys to just kind of see that don't really know yet about the maps, kind of the way that I'm playing them. And the map pack came out actually a couple of days ago, and I've just been lazy. I got my 4 gameplays basically not the first night because I went to sleep because I was tired, but the next day I did get my gameplays, and I've just been kind of lazy, not posting them up. I've been playing, and I've been doing better on the maps and learning them more and everything like that or whatever, but for all intents and purposes, these are the first times that I've played these maps, so I'm kind of trying to keep my mindset in what I was thinking at the time that I was playing these maps for the first time. Now, I did notice there was quite a bit of camping going on in all 4 games that I did play. That's to be expected, because at the times that I played these, not really anybody had a good idea of, how to run around the maps and what's where and whatnot. And since then, I've still noticed quite a bit of camping, and it's kind of discouraging me, especially on Kowloon, which is what I was afraid of. I was really fearful that Kowloon was going to be ridiculous for camping, because there's so many levels of it, and there's so many, it's like cracked on crack or something. There's just so many buildings and windows and stairways and corners and the zip lines, and there's just so much going on in that map that a lot of people are kind of afraid to run around, I think, and they just kind of tend to pick a spot and just hang out. And I mean, if, like I said, if that's how you like to play, that's fine. I hate playing that way, and I hate getting killed by campers. It really ticks me off, because I'm running around trying to get kill streaks and trying to get some gun battles going on, 1-on-1, 2-on-1, whatever, and I'm on an 8-pack or something. I run around a corner and there's a guy, he just stabs me, he shoots me in the back or whatever, and I obviously have to be very, very cautious running around when you run and gun. you basically have to check like every corner and everything, and Kowloon is really tough to do that because there are so many spots. There's really high spots, really low spots, there's this window and that window and this stairwell and that stairwell, and it's just really, really tough. But you know, I'm just gonna take it in stride and see, you know, once I get more comfortable with the maps like I have been doing, I've been doing better on them, because on every map when there's camping spots, there tends to be very popular camping spots where you can almost guarantee that someone is going to be there. So once you get kind of used to that aspect of it, you're going to notice, you kind of have like a sixth sense real quick of, there's probably going to be some guy here because this is where people camp all the time, kind of a thing or whatever. Well, this gameplay's over. As you can see, like I said, I went 12-8. At least I went positive. It's not horrible. It's not great. But for not knowing these maps whatsoever, the fact that I stayed positive, in my opinion, is fucking awesome. And that's great. So that was just a quick look at Stadium. It was a team deathmatch, so it was pretty quick. And like I said, I did fairly well. I'm getting much more comfortable and more used to these maps now that I've been playing them more often. So eventually I'm going to be putting up, like, you know, good gameplays once I know the maps and everything like that or whatever. But hopefully you enjoyed this quick little peek at Stadium, and, you know, maybe you kind of got some ideas of, you know, where the kind of hot spots are and everything like that if you don't already know. And that's about it. So once again, hope you guys enjoyed. This has been IX2 Prodigy 2XI from the Chaos Crew, reminding you as always to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.